Hello, my name is Barras. I was a professional cyclist for 15 years, and then last year I managed the pro cycling team NFTO. I now have my own coaching company called trainingpro.co.uk, and I coach various cyclists from sporty riders through to professionals. Here's some videos that we did recently for Merlin cycles. We're looking at 6 key areas of cycling. We're looking at climbing, sprinting, power gaining, cornering, craftiness, and finally free speed. Sprinting. If you ride crits or road races, chances are you'd like to improve your sprint. Most bunch races come down to a sprint, so what can you do to improve yourself? Stay sheltered until you need to go fast at the end. Whatever you do, don't waste energy. Make sure you get on the right wheel. Know who's a good rider and who's fast. Pick the place to be. Make sure you're behind someone who's a fast sprinter themselves. Positioning. Make yourself space coming into the sprint. Don't get boxed in. Get to know the run up to the finish. Look for anything that you can spot which might help in the final run to the line. What you need is a mental marker of where to launch. This might be a lamppost or a sign. Timing. Aim to launch your sprint about 200 metres for the line. You need to kick as hard as you can for about 10 pedal strokes. You then need to hold your speed and don't forget to lunge for the line. A nice trick is to try laying off the wheel in front of you and then sprint at the rider in front before popping out and past him. Imagine you're a slingshot. You need to take him or her by surprise. Training wise, there's lots of real life scenarios that are great to help you sprint. You can't beat good old fashioned sign sprinting with your mates as a great way to not only hone your sprint power but also to get your timing right. A good way to improve your sprinting is to practice accelerating through the gears so you know which gears are most effective for you. Get to know what your peak power is and learn how to hit it very early on in a sprint. It's important to have a high peak power for when you're really kicking a sprint, but it's often the guys that can hold a slightly lower power for maybe 8 or 10 seconds that you'll find are faster at the end of a race. A good way to improve your sprint is to find a 10-minute drag and then split the 10 minutes up into 20 seconds of flat out sprinting out the saddle and 40 seconds of rest. So that's 20 on, 40 off for 10 minutes. And then if you've got the energy to go and do it again, go and do it again, but not many have.